Hi.
Oh, nice to see you.
I'm glad to see you as well. Okay.
Yeah.
And how is your day going on?
Just normal like Euro. Yeah. Nothing bad happened and nothing good happened. Yeah,
Mm.
as
Okay.
usual. Okay.
Okay.
So what behind you? Something
Behind
like
me. Okay. I mean this side or that side?
just a person on the
Oh,
wall.
okay. He's a celebrated Tamil poet. He belonged to my state in India, and he has written a book called Tirukural, and the book name is Tirukural. And the book, the beauty, the wonder is that book Tirukural has been translated into many languages after Bible. Okay,
Okay.
Bible is the number one, and second one Tirukural, his book.
Okay. His
Okay.
book.
Hmm.
So he's very wise man, very smart man.
Yeah, philosopher and Tamil poet and wise man. Very, yeah, wise man. I can say that. You're right.
Yeah.
Mm.
So what in his book about
See, his books talks about everything, politics. Okay, full advice. Okay, from chapter 1 to chapter 133, he has spoken about a lot of things about our life. He talks about,
life?
life. He talks about politics, economics, and so whatever we need for living this life, he has suggested in his book as an idea.
Okay, she's a very wise man. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah, yeah.
yes, yes.
So,
Correct.
so you're a student of her, or you admire she, and why you put the picture on the wall?
Okay, let me tell you that actually that good it's a good question. I will answer for you. Okay, and I like him very much because he has lived before 2000 years ago. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
even though he lived many centuries ago, he talked about the things for human beings. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
well-being for humans, well-being. He talks about a long time ago. So whenever I read his books, whenever I read his words, I really wonder, wow, how this man can express his ideas for the well-being of people. Okay, and I have never seen him. I've never seen him,
Mm-hmm.
but many years ago he has written that book. But even today, we get the benefits of the words of him. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so
I
that is why I
understand.
really wonder. I want to see him, and because I am here more often in this place, so whenever I look at his picture, I get motivated. That's why I have stick those picture of him on the wall
Okay.
up here for myself, for my motivation to remind myself.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, 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 yeah. So it's you admire him, and so you want to put the picture on the wall,
Yeah,
remind you thinking, doing, and before anything, right? Yeah.
absolutely. Exactly, you're
Yes,
right.
yes.
Yes.
So you're a teacher or something?
Yes, I'm teacher of English.
Oh, you teach English. So yo, your English is good. Yeah, I learn a lot of English, a lot of phrase from your language. Yes,
Oh,
really, really.
okay.
Yeah, good, good, good. So
Okay.
so you come from India
Yes,
or
I
something?
am. Yes, I'm from
Yeah,
India. I'm from India.
India. What India, right?
India. India. India.
Okay, okay. Your pronunciation is better than a lot of people.
Oh,
I can stand it. I can
okay.
some totally understand you.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, really, I understand your English as well.
Okay, that's
Mm.
great.
Yeah, that's great. We both we
So,
both understand
mhm,
each other. That's better.
Yes, that's better. That's
Mm.
better. So how many students you have,
I
and
have
how
10
long you
students.
been
Yeah. Yeah, let me. I tell you. I tell you, and I have been teaching. I have been working as an online tutor for the couple of years, and before that, I got before my marriage, I worked as a school teacher. After that, I quit my job. Right now, I'm teaching online. I'm an online English tutor, and side by side, I'm teaching. Actually, teaching is a part-time job for me. Okay, I'm a homemaker. So side by side,
Oh,
I'm teaching.
homemaker.
Yeah, side by
Yeah.
side, I'm teaching. So that's all about my side.
Okay, okay. So most of you students is local. It's
Yeah,
local.
they are local. Yeah, they are from my place, and they are from local. Yeah, my state. From my state.
Oh, okay. So did you only taught some online, or you uh off offline? I don't know how to say. Only online, or you meet some uh at home or someplace.
I
You
now I'm in this place, right? In this place, I work. I work and I use my laptop and then I take classes.
okay? So you only teach some online.
Yeah,
Yeah. I know. I
correct.
know.
Mm.
Okay, good, good. Um.
What do you do for
So
a living? Yeah. So I keep talking. You just know? Mm.
um, I'm jobless, and
Mm-hmm.
I come here to restart English. No, 2 months ago, I can't speak a complete sentence, and after 2 months, um, I can speak a lot.
Wow.
Yeah,
See,
yeah,
it's a very short span of time. Within a 2 months of a very short duration, you improved a lot. It is a drastic change, I can say.
yeah.
Yeah.
But before that, I have class almost 1 year, and in different way try to speak out. First, I practice my listening,
Okay.
and I can stand. Then I try to retelling, and then come here. I can speak a lot. Yeah,
Correct. See, like we want to get something, if we want to get something in our life, we must ready to dedicate ourselves. Definitely, if we dedicate ourselves, if we are honest, very honest to ourselves, definitely there will be a drastic change in the future. Okay, so if
yeah.
like everybody will start a new journey easily. Okay, maybe they start diet, they start workout, they start new business with full energy, but it within a short span of time, they will run out of steam, and then they fed up. Oh, okay, because in the initial stage, everybody will start with enthusiasm, energy. Okay, but maintaining the consistency is really challenging. Okay, that's the
Yeah.
thing. So if you are ready to maintain your consistency, definitely no one can stop. You are unstoppable. But the problem is that we stop in the midst of our journey. We stop. Again, we take rest. After that, again, we start from the scratch. Again, it is just like a loophole. Okay, vicious circle. Vicious
No,
circle.
yeah.
So again, we start and then stuck in the middle. Again, we go back. Again, we start and stuck in the middle. So if we keep moving forward one step, one step, one step, so like that, I think I mentioned that small steps every day. Okay, small steps every day is better than no step. Okay, no
Hmm.
step. So that's what not only in this language learning, but also many things in our life. We can apply that. Like, when you start business, initially you should put a lot of effort, but over a time, over the years, we will, okay, if we don't get the result what we expected, like we fed up. Oh, I can't do anything. I can't, like take it further. So this is the mentality, but what we should have patience, perseverance, and consistent. That matters a lot. If you have three things in your life, nobody can stop you. You are unstoppable.
Okay, okay. So that's you all you learn from that man.
Sorry?
I mean that's all you speak is you learned from that man.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep doing three things constantly in your life. You'll make you success.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly, exactly. Because
Thank
one,
you.
yeah, once you take it as a habit, until you make it as a habit, everything will be challenging. Once you make it as a habit, everything would be a piece of cake for you. Okay?
Yeah, it's okay. Yes, become a habit. Is a big case. Yeah, 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 yeah. The most problem is with it don't become a habit. You have to overthink it. You have try to overcome it every day. But when it become a habit, you can get used to it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's
Yes.
I knew it.
Yes, correct. Right now, I'll give you some example. For an example, when I got married, I didn't even know how to cook. Okay, so it was really challenging for me in the initial stage. Whenever I whenever I went to kitchen, I used to cry. Oh, like today, what I was going to cook, I did not know. And but I became the responsible person after my marriage because I have to, take my initiative. I have to take initiative to cook. Okay, because in my place, women, especially a married woman, should cook. Okay,
Mhm.
so like, okay, so that is why I used to cry a lot. Initially, it was very challenging, and I felt trouble. But day by day, right now, like I can cook easily, effortless. Why? Because it has become my habit. It has become second nature. Okay, it has become my second nature. Like I I can't even, while cooking, I don't focus on my cooking. I just, imagine something, thinking about something. Like it's just like traveling, driving a car. Initially you have to notice everything. Where is the clutch, where is the steering, everything you have to focus that. Once you learn, once it has become your habit, once it become your second nature, you can't even think about, you need not be conscious about that. Unconsciously you can do the things. So the same thing, like you have to talk until you can unconsciously talk to someone. Okay, right now we are conscious, very conscious. What should I talk next? What should I talk next? Okay, and my mind is commanding me. Okay, but when it become my habit, like unconsciously my brain will be tuned. Okay, naturally I can talk. Okay, so
Yeah, yeah,
that is
yeah.
the thing. Yeah.
I understand. When the something become a habit, you don't need to pay attention on it. You
That's the thing.
do it in nature way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
naturally we can articulate our thought without putting lot of efforts, right? Yeah.
So what would you do every day?
Every day I read books and also teach. I learn new things, and whenever I come across new words, I write it on those words on the stick notes, and I stick there, and then I will make new sentences with those words, and like Like I do that. That's how I develop
Mm-hmm.
my English. Okay, what about you?
Yeah.
What do you do for improving your English every day?
I do. I listen some podcasts. Try to retell them, retell the story in my way. You know, uh, I try to organize the word, the phrase in my way to repeat the story, to repeat the post, the English podcaster. So uh, that's making me notice some word I hear I can stand, but I can speak out. No,
Mm-hmm.
that's the way I practice English. Yeah.
Okay, and then what are the challenges do you have when it comes to learning this English? Learning English.
Hmm. The challenge. Uh, I always try to find a shortcut to learn the English. You know, I realized um, you can Roma knows built in one day, and you can learn English in many ways. You can shadow reading, you can study some new concept book. You can watch the video, you can watch the TikTok. Anyway, you can learn English. But the question is, which method is suited for yourself? For example, if I'm zero basic, I can't read, I can't understand the movie. So I shouldn't watch TV to study English. But if I have a basic knowledge, and don't need to watch the cartoon movie, I should maybe read book, or like I said, listen the podcast. You know, different people in different situation or background or you know level, they have different way to learn English. This when I study English, I realized, yeah. Do you get me? Or it's a little difficult to explain this? Yeah.
Okay. So okay, and then okay, do you have any questions for me? You can ask me.
Okay. So what's the most problem question the teacher the students ask you? I think maybe they know how long I can be speak fluently. Okay, or something like how I can pronounce like a native speaker. What's the most questions the children ask you? Yeah.
Okay. I tell you that that's good question. Some of my students ask me, can I speak in English? They have self doubts. Okay. So every time after the class, after finishing the class, one of my students asks this question, am I able to speak well? Am I able to speak well? So, with the out of self doubt, she asks, and then I tell, see, if you want to talk, if you want to be a fluent speaker, for first thing you should kick away is kick away from you is self doubt. Okay, until and unless you have self doubt, you don't have confidence enough. Okay, you are not confident enough. That's why you feel, am I able to speak? Am I, how long will I take to speak fluent English speaker? Okay, speak like a fluent English speaker. And they will ask that time I will tell them, see, this is not a 1 day or 1 month process. This is a lifelong process. Okay, keep and bear one thing in your mind. Even if you have the basic speed of learning this language, it will take definitely 80 days to reach the basic level of fluency. Okay, 80 days, 80. So you need patience. So this is a question I encounter a lot from my students. Okay, and uh, so this is my responsibility to uh, make them and give them clarity. No, don't doubt yourself. First, remove that. Okay, so if you are a English learner, the first thing you have to remove is from you is self doubt. Okay,
What the last part? I
self
didn't get.
doubt, self doubt, doubt. Asking yourself,
Oh, thought,
self
right?
doubt. Yeah. So if you have self doubt, how will you improve yourself? Okay. Then it shows you don't believe yourself. It shows,
Yeah,
literally, it
yeah, yeah,
shows
yeah.
you don't believe yourself. That is why you have the self doubt. Okay. First thing we should believe, and also we should be honest to ourselves. Because one day you get practice, next day you quit, and then third day, second day, like you when you are on and off, how can you improve yourself? You are not honest to yourself. You made promise to yourself. Yes, I want to become a fluent speaker. You had the desire. You promise yourself, okay, and every day I'm going to speak in English. I'm going to practice English. But one day you practice, next day you skip. Then how will you improve yourself? Okay, that's why you have self doubt. Okay, if you practice every day, you don't have self doubt, because you are on the track. You are going in a right way. Until and unless you are going in a right way, you will not have any self doubts. Okay, so that is, from my life experience I'm sharing with you. Like, sometimes I'm not perfect. Okay, it doesn't mean I'm perfect. What I'm telling you is I encountered and I experienced a lot of things in my life. So from my experience I'm sharing with you these things, these all things I did. That is why,
Yeah.
frankly, I'm speaking right now. Okay.
Thank you. Your experience is really help. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The second question is, mm, what is the best way you think is can improve English fast? Beside the repeat again, and which way you think is can help you uh, improve, and which the the best teacher, the best student, how long they can speak out.
Out. It depends. Okay. So I cannot give up. Particularly, I cannot say that. Okay. It depends. It depends. It depends on the students and dedication level and that time spending hours. Okay.
Mhm.
All things matters. Right now, if I spend more hours, I can speak. I can speak more. Okay, and that's all I can say. The more you spend your time, the more you can speak. Okay,
Okay, okay,
that is the thing.
okay, okay.
Okay, it was nice
So
talking with you, and our time is going to up.